welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be looking at the animal spirit readings. Animal spirit readings that I do here is basically looking at what animal spirit will be sort of attaching to you as you go in, and on this case it will be going into the month of September onwards. And the reason why the animal spirit then is attaching on to you to see what the other influences are, will open that reading up a little bit as to see why that is. Cards I'm using today, guys, is obviously the lovely Colette BARON-REID, both decks are, and I've got a new one called Wisdom of the House of Night. That's that one, which is these ones here, and then the actual animal spirit, again by Colette BARON-REID, and like I say, these are the spirit animal oracles, which I'll be seeing what animal spirit is there for you. And I'm doing the lovely Capricorns now, so I'm just going to get on with these and we'll give them a quick shuffle and see what animal spirit we have coming in for the lovely Capricorns for the month of September, guys. So what have we got for our lovely Capricorns? And I'm going to pick that one because it's just jumped in my hand. So I'm just going to place that there a second. So why have we got this animal spirit then for the lovely Capricorns going into September? Why have we got this animal spirit card? What influences for my lovely Capricorns? And I'm going to have those two. So let's have a look then, Capricorn, of what animal spirit we've got then for yourselves. Give it a turn round, and we have, oh, what a lovely card, guys. We've got dolphin spirit, and the wording on there says this and that are true. So yeah, we've got that for the dolphin. A lovely card. And the reasons why then, we've got choices on that one. And on this one we've got individuality. That's a nice card. It's got a bird in there as well. So I'm just going to have a quick focus on these cards and just to have a quick look then why the dolphin spirit is attaching itself to my lovely Capricorns going into the month of September. So then, guys, it appears then the dolphin spirit, because dolphins are very intuitive, they receive signals in, and I just feel there's been some communication here with you guys from the month before in August, where you've been putting out your feelers looking for a new job. This is what I'm picking up now when I'm looking at these, because this to me is just like a transmission. It's just like a transmission of information that's going to be coming in, downloading itself to you guys going into September, and that's why the dolphin spirit is tagging along with you going into that month. I just feel there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming in, not just to do with work, but I also feel that some of my Capricorns will have some relationship choices as well, because basically the reason I say, because I always try and do two flip sides of my readings, and if we look at this card, we've got a black wing and we've got a white one, and the choices with the relationship side, I just feel it's either choices of staying in a relationship that you're already in, that you feel is going from bad to worse, but there's certain elements where it's one of these relationships where you know, you split up for a bit and then you get back, and then you split up and you get back. But I do feel on the relationship side, some of my Capricorns have had the heads turned, because if you look at this card here, we've got this guy looking away from this one relationship that they're in and looking at this more favourable one in their eyes. It could be that you know, it's not been a committed relationship as such, but just somebody who's got you know, has been involved with two people and not really sure. You know, there's one person who is you know, a right lovable rogue type, or they're a bit crazy, as in like, you know, party animal type, can't keep them down, never keep tabs on them, really like, you know, a wild energy, but in a nice way, I'm not saying in a bad way. Or they've been turned and looked at this more respectful, just, you know, gentler type person, who has got something where they have an emotional pull on you, if I can say that, Caps. With the others, where you've had your head turned, it's not like the normal person that you'd go for. You'd normally be like the one, you know, who's quite a bit loud and a bit leery and, you know, life and soul and stuff. But for some reason, it's like you've had your head turned by somebody that you would never really think that you'd go for. That's what I'm feeling. So we've got all this communication, like I say, coming out on the one aspect of it. And this mirrors really what I'm saying about the relationship side, because it's individuality. It's as though you've had your head turned for this individual because there's something different about them that you like. They're a mystery to you guys. I just feel there's a little bit of a mystery about them, and especially with the moon above, you know, controlling the emotional side. And like I say, whether it's some of my Capricorns, like I say, are thinking about leaving a sort of relationship that they've, you know, it's not been like, so I wouldn't say serious as in engaged or anything like that. It could be a relationship that you've been in for 2 or 3 months, where it's been up, down, but I just feel I'm picking up with some Capricorns going into September who've had their head turned by this individual, you know, this person who's got this individuality aspect of them. There's an air of mystery about them. And like I say, that they're quite, it's just not your normal person, not your normal type that you'd go for. And like I say, it's not gender specific, this, you know, male or female. And I'm just laughing at myself here, and I'm sorry, but this, if ever you've heard of the group Police, and obviously the singer Sting, I was just looking at that, guys, and I just thought, man, that looks so much like Sting. But yeah, well, I'm just going off a bit of a tangent there, guys, so just forgive me for a little bit. It's just being humorous to myself. But yeah, again, on a serious note, so on the one side, I'll get back to it, I've got one set of Capricorns who've been putting out job applications and all the information from that the job aspect of it. You'll be hearing all that transmission's going to come back to you of where you'll be going with your career, and you'll have more than one offer, guys, on the table to choose from with the job opportunities. It's just an abundance there. That's going to be, like I say, and it's down to you to which offer that you want to take on the table. But it's a really favourable card, and it's saying be true to yourself, really, on that. I just feel on both sides, really, you need to be true to yourself here on what job that you're going to go for on the offers, because there's more than one offer, guys, coming in for you. You've been putting the work in, you've been applying for these things, and you will be given a decision of what option to go for. But this over dominant side of the reading is just shouting up with this relationship. Choices in this relationship to stay with the, you know, I'm not saying badass. I don't want to make them out that they're a badass, because they're not. It's just like your lovable rogue type or your lovable female who's a bit, you know, just, you know, a bit more, you know, a bit loud and leery, has a laugh, practical joker, do you know what I mean, and takes that role on with you. But like I say, recently, Caps, and especially going into September, your head, my darlings, are going to be turned. Just turn to this person who's just totally different to what you'd go for. So it's a case of, you know, weighing up the good and the bad side, really. So I'd be interested to know, guys, any comments on this, if you see yourself in this, you know, a bit further down the line as we get in towards September, if this does resonate. But this person is so gentle-natured, loves nature, loves being, you know, got that sort of new age traveller type vibe to them. Very spiritual, which is something, you know, that's a new thing for you. Whoever, you know, whether male or female, connecting with. But this person is very spiritual, and they have, like I say, they're just going to turn your head, guys. They're just going to turn your head, and it's just going to stir up so many emotions with you that you're just going to go through this. But it's just basically saying go with the flow, because I do feel, looking at the card, you know, and looking at this now, it's got the name Zoe. And I don't normally pay attention to what it says on there. So I am going to mention that name, Zoe, because it could actually mean something to somebody out there. That, you know, the person that you could have had your head turned by is a friend of a Zoe or a relationship to a Zoe. So I must mention that name. But I do feel this connection. I do feel your paths are going to be crossed, and it's going to be a divine intervention on it. You know, that you're supposed to have crossed paths with this, and you're supposed to have had your head turned for a reason. And it might be that, you know, that they're just there to teach you something, or you know, put you on a path regarding something. Doesn't have to say, you know, it's all going to be romantically a romance type of thing. But like I say, it's just that you've had your head turned. Sting, I'm sorry, Sting, if you're listening, as if he would be. But I'm just saying, Sting has had his head turned, guys. Or obviously, like I say, it's not gender specific. It's just tickled me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't let things get to me when I'm supposed to be professional. But I hope you can see the funny side of it, because he does look like Sting, doesn't he? Look, I'll hold him up. Maybe in his younger day. I wonder if he's still got a six-pack like that. But there you go. But hey ho. So yeah, that's what I got then. Just not to lose you all in my fun and games on the Sting aspect of it. So we've got the dolphin spirit attaching to my lovely Capricorns. It's basically a transmission. Messages are going to be coming to you guys in the month of September onwards. On the one side, as I said, it's going to be to do with work, because you're going to get this communication come back to you from your feelers that you've put out regarding aspects of getting a better job prospect. So that's for that. But the overall dominance of this reading, guys, is this relationship, this new friendship, bond, head turning reason why, you know, it took you off balance, really. That and you'll wonder why your paths have crossed as well. It could even be, because looking at the card here, we've got a bird here flying across the moon. So it could be even a reflection of looking into the past. It might be even now looking at this, you know, you're in this relationship that you're not happy with, or you've been bimbling along with somebody for, you know, a few months now, and you're not really happy. And it's something that's happened in the past with someone, and you keep reminiscing about a relationship that, you know, that you're anchoring after, that, you know, you've left in the past. So that could be another spin on it. So we've got 3 elements here. But like I say, take on the information as you will, because when I do these off-the-cuff readings, as you can appreciate, when you're reading along, you're picking up the energies and the momentum's going along, and then you get more information downloaded to you, and it can just then manifest into other avenues. So, but I'm just going to cover it as I've said. So I hope, you know, somebody can take something out of that, and I haven't totally lost you all. But yeah, like I say, I'm a new channel. I'm a little tiny fish swimming around in this massive YouTube sea. I've only been going about 6 weeks now, but I just want to put a big thumbs up to the guys who've subscribed already. And any likes, shares and further subscribes, guys. And I promise I won't speak about Sting again. So yeah, I'd be really grateful for, because obviously I just want to try and get a nice little collective family on here, our own little tribe going, and bring you, you know, different readings and a different slant on it, you know, for you to keep it interesting and upbeat. So I wish my lovely Capricorns a lovely September, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then, thanks, bye.